thought we were
hang on. Okay, like I said, just hold your breath. And it's just... Okay. Alright, hang on. There's a window here.
Why is it called mustard gas if it tastes nothing like mustard?
Hang on, let me just take this chair and...
Oh, Jesus!
Oh.
Why do we keep breaking this building? This is all we have.
Okay,
that
lets out some of the mustard gas.
Yeah, well, as that aerates out. Welcome.
Welcome to the Brooks and Zach 100 Years podcast. I'm Brooks.
Oh, and I think I've got a rash or something. Does mustard gas do that?
Maybe, I don't know. And that's Zach.
Yeah, what?
So, returning listeners, they know that last week we were under attack by someone who had scheduled an early fumigation and killed all of our employees. We're kind of stuck on this construction floor,
yeah.
So I'm going to call 911 real quick.
Okay.
Let's see, 911.
Hello, and thank you for choosing Crimopolis 911.
Okay, good.
Please leave a message at the tone.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
If you are being assaulted, please press 1. If you are being murdered, please press 2. If you are being raped, please let nature run its course. For other, press 4.
I guess we're other.
If you are Brooks and Zach, stay exactly where you are, or you will be shot. Thank you, and have a nice day.
Yeah, I think we
I
should...
think I'm gonna hang up.
Yeah, we should hang up.
Hang on. Well, we need someone to send help. Oh, Yaskovich. Yaskovich can help us.
I thought you said help. You said help many
on.
times, and then you said Yaskovich. I'm not sure... No.
Don't worry, I'm trying for Yaskovich.
Oh, Christ.
Let's try it. Okay.
Alright, hold it up against the mic, I guess.
Hello?
Hey, Josh, Zach and I are in the Brooks and Zach 100 Years building. We need your help.
Oh, wait, hold on. That reminds me. Hello, Brooks and Zach listeners. I'd like to rewind back a couple episodes. I'm sure you'll remember. When Zach said some racist shit against Quentin Tarantino. You hear me, Zach? You
What?
mean racist son of a bitch?
What,
You didn't take it back about that N-word stuff he said that
What?
he totally didn't say.
I think this is a bad choice. We shouldn't have called him. We need someone who can help us, Brooks.
Josh.
You don't think I wrote all that racist shit? What the fuck? What the fuck is that? Did you do that?
No, we didn't, I think.
It's not as if evolution had created some sort of large mammal that is capable of killing a man in one bite. Or several, and tearing out his lungs and making him have to put gunpowder there to save the world somehow.
What?
I told you he can't help us.
Brooks.
Yeah, Josh?
There's a bear in my house.
Is it the standard bear that comes with everybody's house in Crimopolis?
Do you know how I know he's a male bear?
How do you know he's a male bear?
Oh god, he's fucking horrendous. Oh god! Jesus Christ!
I don't think that was the standard bear.
Josh, are you alright?
You
Okay, we need you to send help.
yeah, I mean, I could, that was a lot of gunfire. Well, I guess okay, so Yaskovich, I need you to listen carefully.
Racist?
Yeah, alright, so there's some shit on a different building that we need taken care of. I'm pretty sure a sniper is watching us. And while you did just endure a bear attack, which does sound pretty terrible, we need your help.
Look, I'll be 100% honest. I did not see American Sniper. I didn't want to, but I do tell people I saw that movie when they asked me that I saw it. So is that the answer you want?
Oh,
boy.
Brooks, I said we needed help.
He's really our only option.
Oh God, do we have Leho's number?
I don't know.
Oh God.
Oh God, is he okay?
That is a good question.
I'd laugh a lot harder if the mustard gas wasn't deep embedded within my lungs.
Okay.
So this is a great start to the episode of 100 Years.
Oh, jeez. Zach, I think we may be fucked.
I think we might be too. But, you know, in times of very terrible turmoil like this, I like to think, what would be a great superpower to get out of a situation like this? You know?
Wow. What a great topic for a possible episode of a podcast.
I wish we had our notes to do, like, you know, news or actual computer or...
Those are on the floors that still have the fumigation.
Yeah, this one did have the fumigation in it, but we broke the window. Why did we
didn't install windows in the other floors?
Well, why didn't we do that? Huh.
Teleportation is a cool ability. It'd be really nice to, like, get out of here.
Okay, and teleportation is great, but there's always the drawback with teleportation.
What's that?
You don't know, like, say I want to teleport on the other side of this wall. What if I don't? Like, I don't know what's on the other side of the wall. How do I gauge whether or not I want to teleport on that other side?
You can just do the Nightcrawler thing and make it so you can only teleport to where you can see.
I think that's a plus, but then you can, what if somebody blindfolds you? Then you can't get out of anything.
Take off the blindfold?
Well, what if you're tied up and they blindfold?
Teleport out of the ropes?
But you're blindfolded.
Take off the blindfold. See, this is why X-Men is bullshit.
I recently listened to one of Neil deGrasse Tyson's podcast or whatever he does, Star Talk, and he says that the least believable superhero is the Incredible Hulk. Because it's
Really?
like, yeah, gamma rays, they'll kill you. They don't do anything. Like, if you come from another planet, that's cool. There you go. There's your explanation. We can't explain life on other planets, so if a person's like that, like Superman, whatever, that's fine. Teleportation, the moving of matter from one place to another instantaneously, that's believable. Igniting yourself because of the nitrogen in the air, that's also believable. But gamma rays turning you green, and then you get bigger, that's not going to make you denser, that's not even going to make you gain more mass. You just inflate. You're a marshmallow. Why are you stronger? I'm like, oh. So.
Well, you know, that kind of stuff is because Neil deGrasse Tyson hates joy. You see, he does this all the time whenever something people love comes out, and then he's just like, hey, science, this is why that thing you love is dumb and couldn't exist. I'm like, we know. Like, I don't like the Hulk because, like, yeah, that's plausible. It's the same thing with Star Wars. Like, whenever a Star Wars movie comes out, he's just like, hey, there's no sound in space, so these ships can't explode, and you couldn't hear. I'm like, I don't care.
I just like it. Now, for me,
it's because he likes Star Trek better.
But I like to put a lot of thought into my superpowers, or I like to completely rip them off from anime. And,
of course, as per you do.
Look, man. Okay, so a superpower that I think would be great, because nobody could, like, prove that that's your superpower and be like, oh, that's his power, we need to know his weakness, is that you just become hyper-aware in, like, this, I don't know, I'm going to say 3-foot circle around you, like anything that enters your, I'm going to call it your domain or whatever, you're immediately aware of what's around you. So you can just, oh, a guy's punching me. Well, now he's in my circle, so I'm going to fuck him up. And then you uppercut him, and then you do one of those elbow things that the elbows do. And and then
Hit people,
yeah,
elbow them.
yeah. There you go. But what's a more creative power? Because we're thinking of
That sounds kind of like Daredevil's power minus the blindness.
yeah, maybe. I think it's more of an extreme version of Daredevil. Because
Yeah.
Daredevil gets hit a lot, a lot.
Yeah, it is. Because it's anime, it has to be, like, extreme, radical, dude. But, you know, it's sort of, like, similar with the sort of radar sense or whatever.
All right,
Flying would be cool.
I think it would, but that one's just so. All right, I
Like
just
vanilla.
yeah, I just went to the superpower generator.
We have internet up here?
I guess so.
Cool.
Ooh.
I
I'm actually.
gotta have a few tabs open for later.
What tabs are those?
If that is racist, I will have my lawyer. Don't you dare.
Oh, okay. Let's see. You can turn into a gelatinous blob. What could you do with that power? Like, you could just turn
like
into
going to
jelly.
Sirius. Like, you can, like, you have that thing.
No,
where the-
let's try to make that superpower the most overpowered superpower.
Look, okay,
Turning into...
Listen, it's... The way that power would usually go is the movie is like, okay, let's, the guards are heading towards the cell that we're keeping the prisoner in. Open the door. He's not there. Where'd he go? Search. And then the camera pans down to, like, a grate in the floor, and,
Right.
like, some blob is just, like, going through, like, flipping him off, like, yeah.
Or gonna take it up a step. What if, I mean, he turns into like this thin, viscous gel. Like, he just kind of coated the entire cell he was in with it. And then they step in, they're like, where'd he go? And that's when he immediately congeals himself and just like completely shrinks around everybody else. Like, forming like a thin layer of saran
And
wrap
then he eats
around
them.
their entire body. And then they suffocate and die. And then, sure, he eats them. What the fuck? Why?
Then it's the Blob. It's the movie The Blob.
Is it the blob?
Well, that exact thing never happened in The Blob, but if we're talking about gelatinous transformation being overpowered, it's The Blob.
Oh, okay.
Especially the 1980s The Blob.
Okay. I mean, I wish we had more time to prepare this whole thing, but considering the entire...
Considering, like, most of our staff has been murdered, we don't really have anyone to do that.
Well, they were murdered several times. Once during that Christmas incident that I don't think we should talk about. Another during the mustard gas incident, which I think speaks for itself.
Right? Yeah, those were different people.
Huh.
Because the first group of people got murdered.
Well, yeah.
You understand the concept of, like, new people, right?
Well, sure. But explain it to the listeners if they don't understand. Because I totally understand.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
I'm listening.
there's this thing called new people.
Right.
Where if a group of people,
Right?
they can leave.
You've lost me.
And if another group of people
Yeah,
comes
well,
in,
I'm caught
they're
up
not
again.
necessarily the same.
Yep, you found me again.
Especially if the first group died. That means they can't be the same
You sure?
because you can't come back from death.
Can't we cure death?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh, shit. Then I killed so many people.
Zach.
Oh, my God. Oh,
If this
my...
was any city other than Crimeopolis, we would be in a lot of trouble.
I would probably be hanged for my crime, but since, you know...
Yeah, we don't
Like-
even hang people anymore, and you'd be hanged for your crime.
Yeah, but luckily I'm in not Hangopolis. That's where they hang everybody. We're in Crimeopolis, where crime runs rampant. Let me just look out the window real quick. Jesus Christ! Yeah, that's a sniper. That's a sniper. So,
So I guess we're just sitting here then.
I guess we are. Don't get too close to the windows. I'm gonna...
What, this window? Oh, shit!
Yeah, that window. Ugh.
Okay.
So, what superpower would we need to take care of that sniper and not die at the same time?
Laser vision.
Laser vision?
Laser vision. Oh, one of the oldest superpowers in the histories. And
Is it?
it's tried and true.
I think super strength would be the...
Okay, fine. Super strength is like the oldest one.
No. I think the oldest one would actually be immortality.
Hang on. What did Gilgamesh have?
Gilgamesh... Oh, hold on. For the listeners that don't know, the Epic of Gilgamesh is an old Sanskrit? No.
It's...
Sumerian. Babylonian tale.
I'm probably wrong, but I think most people say it's like the first story ever
Yes.
written down.
It's technically the first, like, epic tale.
But, like, obviously not the first one that existed, but just the first one that was, like, existed during writing.
Yes.
So, yeah, what did Gilgamesh have? Because that's probably the oldest superpower.
Let's see.
But I think you're right about super strength, because, like, that's been around for, like, ever. Like, the Greek heroes had it, and the other heroes had it.
So, I gaggled the oldest superpower, and it's giving me, like, North Iraq was probably the world's first superpower. And I'm like, oh.
I was like, oh. That's not what I mean. Moving on. Laser vision is cool. And we'd be able to get that sniper.
Now, with lasers, is it possible to reflect it off a mirror? I don't understand how that works. Wouldn't it eat through the mirror?
Okay, let's define this more. Would you want laser vision or heat vision? Or that concussion sort of vision that Cyclops has?
The Cyclops vision. Because isn't that laser vision?
No, that's non-lethal. That's like... You see, the movies get that wrong because they just turn into heat vision, but it's actually more like a concussion blast.
Okay.
So, like, that's how in the comics they can have them hit people with the lasers but not kill them. With his, like, laser eyes.
Okay. So that... Because I think that's the cooler thing. And if you, like, focus it hard enough, you can still blast a hole in a wall.
But would you want the drawback of, like, you have to always be wearing some cool red sunglasses?
I thought he got past that later in the future.
Did he?
Yeah, like, he got older or something like that, or, like, Apocalypse said something, or... There's definitely an alternate comic.
Was it Mr. Sinister? I did a dramatic look at a camera, which was actually just a column, sort of.
Yeah, I was wondering what you were doing. I was like, did you hear another gunshot? Because it's possible. We gotta...
No, there were no gunshots. Mr. Sinister is a character who looks dumb, but has a really cool name. Is like a lot of stuff with the Summers, like with Scott Summers and his brother, and all that. I don't read a lot of X-Men comics.
I think that's for the best. Although, Old Man Logan, I liked it. I think you should read it too, maybe. Maybe you won't like it. I know if Matt just explained it, you would like it.
Yeah, I know Old Man Logan. That's what the new Wolverine movie's gonna be.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We talked about that in the previous episode.
Yeah, probably did. It's just that it's been so long, I've been really heavily intoxicated for, like, at least the past 4 days. So,
Yeah, because of the gas.
Well, no. Before the gas, when I left you there in the sewer for a bit, when I said, hey, I'll be right back. I got to go take a piss. Well, turns out when I had to go take a piss, I found this other sewer that said, hey, this way to the festival. And I can't just not go to the festival. So I just went to the festival, got a little crickety crunk.
Wait a minute.
What?
Are you saying that you escaped?
Well, I mean, yeah, but I came back.
I was in that bathroom for days. I had to eat that Xbox controller.
I was wondering where it went.
I ate it.
Oh, I mean, I was full. I ate so much sushi that by the time I came back...
Sushi?
Yeah, it was sushi, there was...
Why didn't you bring me any sushi?
Because I ate it all. I figured it was going to go bad by the time I had to get back here. I mean, well, I guess it wouldn't...
Why didn't you take me with you?
I mean, there was a cooler in that limo, so I guess it would have been okay.
God damn it.
Well, I came back. Look, I knew we had to do 100 years that next week if the power was still up. I mean, I came back, but,
Luckily, I've been carrying around this all of our recording equipment.
Why do you do that? Isn't that even more
Okay, look, man. I swore a vow. I took an oath that I would release on a weekly basis a pop culture-oriented comedy podcast.
Right.
For our few people who listen to this. Think of Leho.
I will think of Leho. I actually have the name Leho tattooed on my right breast. Look at it.
Where'd you get that?
Maybe that's crayon, but wait. Yeah, it just rubs right off. Huh.
When did that happen?
Probably at the festival. A lot of crazy stuff happened at the festival, man.
Alright.
Whew! Although, there was really, really awkward things that happened at the festival, too. Like, Okay, so there were 3 rooms at the festival.
Okay.
There was my room, which was the sleepy time room, because, I like to get my beauty sleep. I am nothing without my beauty sleep.
Yeah.
There's the drinking/party room, which I think is self-explanatory. It's where all of the darts was being played and all of the booze was being drank. And then there was the 3rd room, which I don't want to talk about, because couples went in there. And then they didn't come out for at least a good 30 seconds. But then when they came out, they were just naked, and I was like, oh, what happened in there? Huh, whatever. So...
I think I know what happened in there.
Nah, I don't think you do. They were playing Parcheesi, super fast Parcheesi, because I heard one of them go, Yahtzee! I wish some of that made sense, but it didn't, I think. Anyway, so... one of my friends, who was a lady, was staying in that 3rd room that shall not be named. And then in the middle of the night, she came over to the sleepy time room, and she was like, "They're at it again." I'm like, "What's happened?" And they're like, "They're playing Parcheesi. They won't stop. I can't sleep. I am now going to sleep in here on the floor." And that's when our good friend Nathan, who was pretty much passed out drunk next to me, he was tossing and turning in the bed, and he's like, and then he looks at me and goes, "Zach, do you want to sleep on the bed with her?" And I look at Nathan and I go, what are you saying? He's like, "I'll go on the other bed with the other 2 guys. I'll just get between them and I'll
like a little beautiful bear that he is."
Yeah, and what he did was he got up, he walked over to the other bed, sandwiched himself between the 2 guys, and I think he just went, "Guys, stay very still. My boy's about to get laid." Because they just shut up and didn't say anything about Nathan climbing into the bed with them. And so she got into the bed, and I went, all right. Hold on, let me take my shirt off. And then I took a Snapchat of the both of us.
Yeah.
And
Wait, was that what I saw?
That is what you saw.
Sweet, dude. Also, I was in the bathroom.
Yeah, I mean, you said that before, but anyway, so as I was relaxing on this nice comfy bed with a pretty girl next to me, I went, yeah, and I took the picture, and then I sent it to everybody else in the hotel. I'm not kidding when I say 45 seconds later, everybody is banging on the hotel door going, "Zach, don't do it! Don't do it! She's a minor!" And I'm like, oh, God. And she looked at me and she went, "What were you going to do?" And I'm like, I just sent out a picture of us in bed together. And she's like, sweet. And then she fell asleep, and I was like, all right, I'm falling asleep too. This is weird. And that's my story.
And that's the end of the story.
It is, because no matter what happens, if people are drinking, never play Parcheesi. Ever. Look me in the eye, Brooks. Never play Parcheesi when somebody is drinking easy. Or extremesy. But what about you? What did you do in the bathroom while I was gone?
Well, I was playing Parcheesi, but the 1-player game.
One-player Parcheesi?
Special rules.
Special rules. Special rules, double or nothing.
Double or nothing. Extra, just layer on to the extra sadness.
That explains the smell of squid when I got back into the bathroom.
No, I think that was something else.
What was the something else?
Do we have squids?
Well,
maybe it's good that we're getting fumigated. I mean, it's bad because, like, dozens are dead.
Mustard gas kills ants, too, right? I mean, I've been noticing we've been having an ant problem by the cookie jar, at least. I mean...
What have you been doing by the cookie jar, Zach?
Not eating all the cookies and then blaming it on you so Janet would think you're the worst.
Well, no one likes Janet, so I don't care.
Okay, well, that's why Janet filed the lawsuit. She's taken it to HR. She said you said a couple things to her. But she might be dead now, so...
Oh, I remember. I went up to her, and I'm like, "Hey, you won't believe what Zach said about you and your fat ass."
Yeah, but that was right after she came to me with confidence. Or was it not? I don't know, man. There was a crazy past 4 days when you were in the bathroom and I wasn't in the bathroom. You keep looking at me like you're upset that
All this stuff happened before the mustard gas thing.
What happened? About? What's me? What?
Is the festival thing even true?
The festival thing is... Wait. Huh. Did I pass out in the bathroom?
Well, you left, and then I heard a big thud, and then I'm like, it was probably nothing. So I waited 4 days, and then you came back.
So you don't think I went to the festival where everybody played Parcheesi? I ate a lot of sushi. I mean, I woke up...
And almost slept with a minor.
Huh. All that does sound a little bit crazy. Maybe I... But what was the smell of squid? Maybe it was...
Maybe it was your brain leaking.
Yeah, no, I know what it was. I kept some squid in my pocket for good luck. 4 days probably made it go bad. What? You don't carry good luck pocket squid around with you?
Okay. So, other superpowers.
The ability to summon shellfish at any given moment.
The ability to summon pretty much any animal would be cool.
I think so. Let's...
But for the summoning thing, would you rather it summons the stuff out of thin air, and then as soon as you're done with it, it goes? Or would you have to summon, like, actual animals that exist in the world? Like they have to... Oh, hit the table. They have to...
I don't know if I'd call it...
They have to, like, come to you when you summon them. You're just like, I summon you, flock of sheep. And then a flock of sheep, like, a mile away is like, oh, shit, okay, we gotta go. Guy, he's like, why do we have to go again? Like, guys, we gotta go.
Well, for one, I wouldn't call this a table. I mean, it's a block of wood on top of several smaller blocks of wood.
I want to seem professional.
All right.
To the listeners. They can't see.
And I would rather the ability to, like, I guess... I've seen a giraffe before in my time, and so I'd be like, I need to summon a giraffe right now. So I would summon it, but I'd have to focus to keep this giraffe here.
And then whoever you're fighting punches you in the face while the giraffe is forming, and then you form half a giraffe, and it's like, and like
it's just
like dying.
It's just like half the torso and up, so it's just like
and it's
a
like
giant
rolling around on the floor.
And like,
that's actually pretty horrifying to think of.
Yeah, I don't want to think of that anymore.
Yeah,
Chester
okay,
the half
so
giraffe.
We're crossing off summoning animals.
Can we call him Chester the half giraffe?
Sure.
Good.
Why not?
Good, because there's an idea I would like to pitch to the company.
That's if we save the company, though.
Look, I'm going to be honest. This company of Brooks and Zach 100 Years is going under. What we need to do is create a new company called Brooks and Zach 100 Years.
Brilliant. Put it on the whiteboard.
Where is it?
Here it is. It's balancing on the window. And he shot it off.
Okay. Maybe if I just No, he's... How many bullets do you think he has?
Hang on, I'm gonna tap dance a bit. Hang on. Get under the window. And pop up. Okay,
that's not a sniper.
Okay.
That's not a... Get back to boots! Okay.
Alright. Okay, we're back. We're away from the window.
I think there's only one red laser per sniper, right? Pretty sure there is. I saw about 5 red lasers when you were tap dancing.
I saw nothing because I was kind of freaking out there for a bit.
Okay, yeah, that's why I was just sitting back here waiting, seeing what was happening. See, we got more than one. So, what superpower would take out 5 snipers at once? Because heat vision, let's say we have heat vision. We go out there, we look at one, shoot him, 4 others shoot us.
What if we do like a line, like we turn our, like we whip our head and we're just like, and like just take out the whole building?
I mean, if you look, hold on, let me just get this mirror right here. Yeah, see, if you look real close, you can...
That's a piece of jagged glass, Zach.
Yeah, so just don't move my hand very much, and it'll be fine. But if you look very carefully, the buildings are all at different... And, okay, they shot the glass out of my hand.
I don't think out of your hand is the right thing. I think they shot it into your hand.
Yeah, you know, I'll pick that out. I'll worry about it later. I think there's duct tape around here. Yeah, there's...
So,
go ahead, keep talking. I'll find the duct tape.
We can't... Oh, alright. So, you can't... Oh, it's actually sort of fucking around there. We can't seem to escape through the,
There's a towel.
We can't escape through the outside. Which means we're gonna have to find a way out somewhere else.
No, that's more glass. Jesus.
Oh, what do we do?
Oh, Christ. Is that...
They're out here.
Oh. There's an exit over here, I think. Let me just move some of this rubble out of the way. And just... God, why is everything sharp right now? Rocks aren't supposed to be It was glass. There was glass under the rocks.
Just get back over here.
Alright. I think I just made everything worse. For myself.
Hang on. Do you need to get some water on it? Some cold... Do we have water? Maybe just some cold air or something. Like
cold air?
Yeah. Cold.
It probably would be good on it. Wait.
Wait a minute.
The snipers are out there. Wait, it's cold outside. Which means if we had ice powers...
What if? We have to escape through the vents.
Well, the vent... My hands are really bleeding, and...
Don't worry, you can grab onto vents, right? You've seen Die Hard.
What? Yeah, and he really torques his hands like white knuckles.
Don't worry, you'll be fine.
No, I don't think I...
Hang on. Okay, this drywall right here is pretty thin. If we take something and break through that,
yeah,
then we should be fine. Hang on. Here. Like, I'll take this block of wood.
Right.
And I'll break the wall.
Why don't you actually...
Oh, God! Wall possum! Wall possum! Wall possum!
Oh, Jeremy!
Wall possum!
Jeremy!
Get the wall possum off me!
Oh, that's a good Jeremy. Oh. You were just living in the wall for too long, weren't you? You got feral. Oh, classic feral Jeremy.
Oh, my God.
Yeah?
Now you're not the only one bleeding. Am I bleeding? Yeah, I'm bleeding.
There's a lot of scratch. I think he nicked your jugular. You might want to put some pressure on that.
No, it's fine. It's fine. You just gotta do George Washington method. You just let it bleed a little and you're fine.
Jeremy, will you just use your little possum teeth to pull out the glass? Yeah, it's good. Thank you, Jeremy. Ooh, not careful. So what were we saying?
I think there's, through this hole, there's a way straight through this vent. So now we have an out.
I thought Jeremy had babies. Wonder where they went.
Hang on. I gotta, take off the, gray cover. Oh, God!
Oh, there they are.
God.
Found them. All right. Oh, what should we call them?
How about dead?
Jeremy, he didn't mean...
just grab this brick.
Could you re-say that so I could understand what you're saying? And it's not...
Look, voice cracks are a common thing, okay?
Yeah, when you're 13.
Shut up! I'm gonna kill these possums.
Oh, Jeremy? No, he doesn't mean it. He doesn't mean it.
Oh, I do mean it,
All
Jeremy.
right, Jeremy, no!
Oh, God, no, yeah! Yeah!
Oh,
yeah.
Jeremy, no! Oh!
Yeah!
Oh, that's a lot of blood. Oh, it's seeping out into the wind to... I wonder what the snipers are thinking about that right now. You just see a lot of blood dripping out into their line of sight.
So if I had a superpower, it'd probably be invulnerability to scratches and other wounds. Or a healing factor like Wolverine.
Yeah.
Which essentially makes him immortal.
You might want to keep your hand on your neck a bit. I mean...
Nah, if you gotta let it bleed, and then when it's out, it's just it'll be fine.
You're not making any sense. You really need...
It's good. Wolverine is really cool because there was one comic when he was just an arm, and he came back. I don't know how that works, but that's...
Did that happen? Did that actually happen, or are you just losing...
Really dumb.
Oh.
It was in Ultimatum, the one where the Blob ate the Wasp, and there was a bunch of floods, and everyone died, and they killed off all the characters because they didn't like the Ultimate Universe.
Oh.
And Doctor Strange, Doctor Strange... We talked about this.
I think we did.
Doctor
Not on the
Strange
podcast,
showed up, and then they're just nope, and they tied his cape really hard, and then his head popped, and he died. And that was the end of that character.
What the
The Ultimate Universe is actually pretty terrible.
It sounds like it. Okay, so, I think, I've wrapped my hands well enough. I think we can get out of here if we need to.
Okay.
Should we try it?
I think we should maybe try it.
All right,
Okay,
so
let's just-
what's the plan? What's the plan here? We get through this wall. I imagine.
We go into the vent opening right here.
All
and
right,
then-
well, on the other side of the drywall.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that's
Yeah.
That's the broom closet.
I've made a hole, and now we can probably get.
you know the door to that wall was right here.
Fuck the police.
Well,
So-
we might. I think they're gonna fuck us. There's still.
Look, those snipers their identities are unconfirmed, Zach. Don't jump to conclusions. Respect the law enforcement.
Is that a helicopter? Probably
I
not.
think we have to get to a lower level.
Might just be. Yeah, we probably have to go.
Yeah. So. Okay. 40 minutes is good. I don't care. Anyway.
Oh, we don't really have much time to do anything because of all the.
We're kind of in a rush, but we need this podcast out on a weekly basis.
Yeah, we
So-
have a commitment. We got to keep to it.
Zach, okay, let's plug our stuff and then do a sign off, and hopefully Joe will be able to receive this episode.
Yeah. Oh God. Well, I mean, we can always contact Joe the way we always do. We just print out it on a USB thumb drive, flick it wherever it may land, and he just somehow.
Sort of like a curious little cat going for a nibble.
Keep your hand held against your neck, Brooks.
No, the blood is fine.
No, it's not.
good.
It's still coming out.
Look, you don't even know George Washington.
Okay.
I know him.
Follow us on
He
Twitter
is
at
my
100 Years
gardener.
Pod. Follow us at Squeezy McCheesy,
Squeezy McCheesy,
at Brave Snuggles.
You can find us on SoundCloud and on iTunes.
Yeah.
Either one you can find us. Oh, and another thing that Joe contacted me about via carrier pigeon. The pigeon died. It was delicious.
Were you in the bathroom when he
I
contacted?
was in the bathroom.
That makes sense.
He-
Wait, how did you not see me? Where did the pigeon come in? It had to have come in through.
It burst through the wall.
You had to have opened the door to see
Look.
me laying there before you saw the pigeon.
Look, what if... I'm not saying that I opened the door to look for you and immediately got decked in the face with a pigeon and closed the door again.
But I think
Like, I felt... Like, I definitely did not, like, open it, held onto the doorknob, get hit in the face with a pigeon, and fall back with the doorknob still in my hand and close the door again. That's totally not what happened.
that sounds like that's what happened.
Anyway, he alerted me via carrier pigeon that was delicious that, we now have a 100 Years YouTube channel that has
Ooh.
all of our episodes.
We do?
Yes, we upload our episodes on a regular basis on SoundCloud every Sunday, and then the episode will then again be uploaded on YouTube on the following Wednesday.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Fun. And if I believe correctly, that pigeon you burped up, written in its carcass, like on its bones.
He knew I'd eat it.
Yeah, Joe thinks ahead. He is really good. We need to.
He's the only reason we're staying afloat.
Yeah. Anyway, on the bones of that pigeon, he wrote, "Maybe videos?" Question mark.
Yeah, if we survive this, we can probably do stuff on the YouTube channel other than our episodes.
Which would be phenomenal. But again, only time will tell. So before the snipers start, I guess, invading us, we got to get through the vents. I mean, because that helicopter's getting close. I'm
Yeah.
seeing some ropes drop down.
I'd say we better move fast.
Yeah, we better. So
You should do your usual sign off.
the one that's the same as every week. All right. So what you're gonna do is put your bloody hands together, clasp them together, so you feel the warmth of each of your liquids dripping out between every one of your glassy hand tendrils. As you close your eyes and spread your hands apart, feeling the viscous blood drip down your hands, you think, where is it going to go from here? Do I know? Do any of us know? And then the thought occurs in your head. Brooks and Zach, 100 years. Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you stay... Jesus Christ!
Oh, no, see ya!
Get in the vents!